Welcome, Mr. Yannick Halm. How are you doing? Thank you for jumping in.
Hey Leon, doing fantastic. Great to see you.
How's Cologne? How's Cologne?
Oh, it's getting warmer here in March, but yeah, still lockdown, still time to work on the business.
Got it. So, how long have you been with us? How many weeks so far?
Currently, I'm in my 11th week, so
Okay,
almost 12 weeks,
almost.
and it's amazing what happened in the last 3 months.
Tell me about it. So, what happened?
I sign up to Selfmastered because I know what problems I have in my personal and in my professional life, but I didn't know how to fix it. So I didn't. I know I had the problems, but I need to ask to talk to a doctor who can prescribe me the right things because I was so overwhelmed with all these tactics you could do to grow and to increase revenue and grow your business and grow yourself. And I finally found my favorite doctor, Leon, Dr. Leon. And I was implementing his strategy, full focus on his strategy. And I just looked back before I joined Self-Mastered, how I saw things, how I saw the business, how I saw my personal life. And it was totally different. It was like, feels like another person wrote these things.
Man, I love to hear that. Is the power of complex systems, right? And tell us a little bit because you've run a marathon even during this time in just
Yeah.
8 short weeks. So tell us a little bit all the milestones that you have been able to achieve by using a methodology to grow your health, your development, your business.
Yeah. So my first one thing I'm proud of is running a marathon. As you said, it was funny because I didn't have this goal at the beginning of the roadmap. I knew I need to lose weight, and I know I need to improve my cardiovascular fitness. And I had this dream of running a marathon since or for the last 12 years. And but I never had a proper strategy to achieve this. And with your help, with the help of Self-Mastered, I found out, okay, I need to do these things according to run a marathon and don't be too complex at it. So I before I joined Self-Mastered, I was tracking all metrics. I was writing everything down, and I didn't had feedback to look at. I just had a lot of metrics, and I was overwhelmed, and I couldn't get any action insights out of the metrics. And with your help, with a simple dashboard, I just said, okay, I need to run 3 times per week, 10 kilometers, stretch enough, rest enough, sleep enough, which is actually very hard when you plan it out. And then after 10 weeks, I just said, okay, I cannot sign up for a marathon during the lockdown here in Germany, but I have a running app which can tell me when I finished the 42 kilometers, and I just ran. And it was so great. I was on the runner's high, like the people say. So just running, keep going, and after I think it was for around 5 hours. It was not super fast, but the improvement was very great.
Dude, it's amazing. So you enter the program willing to reorganize the way you work, and
Yeah.
at the same time you end up accidentally running a marathon, something you ever want to
Yes.
do. That's great. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Man, congrats on that. And on the self-management skills that we take self-management to the extreme of peak
Yeah.
performance. How has your work evolved? How do you see yourself in business differently? What is the biggest nuggets that you've extracted from the methodology that has helped you the most?
So one main thing was becoming a system thinker. So when you're in a digital marketing space and you mostly talk to digital marketing guys, and everything's so fast moving, and everyone is giving you the next hack, the next growth hack, which will improve your 10x your business in one day. And you listen to this and you try to implement it. Oftentimes it didn't work, and I was in this trap. Yeah, just so deep in this niche that I don't know if I'm on the right track, if I have the right strategy. And after 4 weeks into the program or 3 weeks into the program when I watched a module about the system of the system of the business. I totally saw things differently. I know, okay, I'm in a different, I'm not in this small performance marketing niche where I always thought we are, but we are in the digital business niche where we want to grow our business not only through these small hacks, but just do the right things in the right way, and just skip all these time consuming tasks which didn't move the needle forward. And it's so crazy to see how easy life can be with a proper system, and you can still grow. So this was crazy to see, because I achieved so much more in a short amount of time. Just to give a nugget for the listeners, to ring fencing. It's so crazy. It's changing the way you see things, and to see work, and see immediately feedback on how you perform. And I love it. I really
the Selfmastered protocol is such a game changer, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And because you said you were already quite a productivity geek, so you were very into productivity apps and how to extract the best return on your time invested. But then the dashboard changed the game for you. So how did that happen, and how did you implement, and how the protocol changed the way you manage yourself in business?
I think the one key thing was just to go all in with your system. So because I was a productivity geek, I like to Pomodoro technique. I like to have a physical time tracker where I can have a cube and I move it to the right side and it tracks my work. So I always knew I need to record my work and look at the replay like we do here in Selfmastered, but in a totally different way. And so I knew many things from many books and free YouTube videos, but I couldn't not put them all together. And when you go to the program, you see, okay, it's now you understand everything, but it's like a little bit like a glue. Everything now fits together. You know those loose things before, that it's important, but you don't see the whole picture. And with your help, I saw it, and it's amazing, and cannot go back.
You're not going back, right? And how has a business in revenue-wise, has that increased, has that jump? What new initiatives you've put forth?
So I can say that already mentioned it before, like when we just want to talk about the return on invest for the Selfmastered program. So for the last three months, the return on invest from the new business opportunities that was created, it was like 4x in the first 3 months. So it was literally the best investment I could do. So forget stocks, forget cryptos and all this bullshit. Selfmastered has made the biggest return on invest, and the great thing is that now the compound effect is kicking in. And so our business model is that we create new business units in different countries for a specific niche. And before it took us to open one new business in a new country, like 3 weeks, with planning, with the detailed structure, setting up the team. And when I watched Selfmastered, I totally rewritten all checklists, all SOPs, how to run it, and now we can launch in a new country like in less than 1 week.
Boom!
Because we have the perfect setup, and this was just achieving more with less, basically.
Then amazing. So you took the system thinking that we use for personal performance and scale up that to the business, and you got a 4x revenue. That's incredible. Yeah. And as you said, the compounding effect has not even started to kick in yet. You're 11 weeks into the program. Imagine in 3 months.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I'll suggest
3 years.
Or in 3 years. Yeah, because as we say, once self-mastered, always self-mastered. So you're part of the community now, and tell us a little bit about that. How do you envision the performance school? How has it helped you? What our research team provides additional proven research that actually expands the curriculum. How do you feel about everything that happens on the performance school?
So first of all, it's a great community of people who just want more from life, from business and from personal life. And because I think Germans are always a little bit skeptical, known for being skeptical. And so when this is maybe a little backstory, but I saw Selfmastered and I signed up to the newsletter, and I saw the first newsletter and think, okay, this is just a random autoresponder. And I replied to the autoresponder because there was a question at the end. And I got an answer within minutes from Leon. And think, okay, this is crazy. There's a real person reading all those emails. And then I booked a call, and I saw, okay, this guy can help me. The Spanish guy can help me. But I was a little bit skeptical because the industry and maybe there are many people you maybe not trust, and you think, okay, maybe they are not giving you the value that they tell you they will give. And then I did I booked the call with you, and one day later I signed up for Selfmastered Evolution, and I got into the performance school, the holy performance school. And this is so, I was so fascinated with how everything was, from the onboarding, now the communication, the responsiveness from the whole team, the content that everyone just wants to help the other person. So there are persons in this group writing like 3-4 pages from things they already know because they just want to share it with other people. And I haven't seen this before. So there was, you see people doing this, but they always want to sell you something, or they want your contact details on everything when you see it on the internet. And in the performance school, there are just people putting so much passion and effort into publishing new information and helping everyone getting better. So it's the best school I've ever been in. I have to be to many schools, and it's changing the game.
We're building
changing the game.
We're building the best self-management peak performance school in the internet, and it's a global community. And once you become part of it, you never go out of it. So, again, we're just started, and it's going really well, right?
Yes.
So, would you recommend?
Maybe it's also important. Yes, this is actually what I wanted to tell you. I'm a little bit passive when I talk about these things, because when you talk about peak performance and self-mastering, you have to talk to people who are aware of that they are lacking this. Yeah, you cannot go to any one on your friends, on business partners or friends, and just tell you need this, because they are not in the mental state that they need a program or coaching. And I just talked with 2 friends about this, and they sign up, and now they're also in the in Selfmastered performance program. And it's crazy because they gave me the feedback. They are thankful that I talked about it with this with them, and
love to see it. You were saying
I totally recommend it,
and we're growing. I love how you said that Germans are naturally skeptics, and we've noticed that the best customers we have are the skeptics. And I don't know if it's correlation or causation, but the biggest community within the Selfmastered community is German people. It's not even Spanish people, because it's originally a Spanish methodology, right? There's more German people. And I think it's the data approach that we use, right? Because we use actual data to solidify performance improvements over time, so you can track them.
Yeah.
And I think that's really relatable to you guys, to German people.
Yeah.
Right, Yannick? That's interesting.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, mate,
I think this is the German people love.
Yeah, I think we're losing a little bit of signal. Anyway, Yannick, it's been an amazing pleasure, like every time we speak. Thank you very much for coming in and sharing your experience. And let's Let's see us around in performance school. I suggest you don't run another marathon in the next 12 weeks. You already proved yourself. You don't need to do it again, right? You need to take care of yourself.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much, Yannick. It's been it's been great. Have a wonderful day. And let's see us around performance school.